Hey, happy day 946. 946 already. Cold feet action, I call this one. Because our idiom today for supersize your business was cold feet. What do you do when you have cold feet? How can you use cold feet to supersize and grow your business? And what are some solutions to cold feet? Because guess what? Like anything else, there are always many solutions. You can have fancy slippers, you can have plain slippers, you can have footies, you can have crazy socks. Actually, I have crazy socks sitting in my lap. Crazy fun socks. You can have crazy wool socks, and these aren't even the craziest of the socks I have. I don't know about you, but do you have that dryer that eats socks? I have two entire white kitchen garbage bags full of socks that don't have mates. And guess what? I moved the end of last year and actually threw away all the socks that didn't have mates. So how on earth can it be that there's 2 bags full of socks that don't have mates again? I find it quite mind-boggling, especially since I usually will take 2 socks, and after I wear them, before they go in the wash, I will hook the tops together so I pull them apart and throw them in the wash together, and I still end up with ones. I swear the dryer must eat them. Anybody else have a dryer eating gnome or elf or something in your house that eats your socks? I swear that we do. Anyway, that's one of my weird idiosyncrasies. Bags of socks. But my granddaughter and I discovered during COVID that they make great Barbie clothes and doll clothes. You can make little doll swimsuits, doll clothes, doll dresses, doll hoodies, doll shirts. We've had a lot of fun making doll clothes out of the bag of unmated socks. Now, Murphy's Law will say that as soon as we're done making dog clothes and I throw those all away, we'll find the other sock. We'll end up with the mates. That's just the way it works. So today was all about cold feet and what to do if you have cold feet. Have you ever had cold feet? I've definitely had cold feet. Cold feet means, a fear of doing something, a fear of taking action, a fear of taking a step, a fear of moving forward, a fear of moving backwards. Sometimes we're just frozen in place because we're afraid that we don't know what to do. So I have been teaching all during COVID and before in different ways, but specifically during COVID, the SOAP framework and how you, number one, we want to soap and clean up and be safe and sanitary during COVID, and really always. I came from the food industry and from personal care product manufacturing, and everything was about good manufacturing practices, sanitization, cleaning things up, making sure that we're always doing the right thing to ensure our safety as employees, but also and builders and creators of things, but also the safety of the people that are going to use and consume our products and services. So it was always a huge part of my life. I used to joke that I washed my hands at least 30 times a day because I was always washing my hands. You get the little finger cuts because you wash your hands too much. That was always horrible. You wear gloves, and so we'd been doing things in the industries I was from for a long time to ensure product safety and employee safety and things. So COVID to me wasn't this huge deal, and I look at different company, different businesses, different schools, readiness to open and try to get some semblance of order, and it's kind of mind-boggling to me because we've had months now to get prepared and do things the right way, but people have been waiting to be told what to do. Oh, this is what to do. And you know what? It's like any other business, any other industry. If we be proactive and set the guidelines and set the standards ourselves, we're always going to do more than is asked of us, and we're always going to get a better result than if we have to wait to be told what to do. I was in an industry for 37 years where we were audited by the government and different government agencies, occupational health and safety products, Departments of Agriculture, USDA for food manufacturing, the FDA for food manufacturing. So all these different entities would come in, when I was in a big bakery at the Bakery Association, AIB, they would come in and they would audit your entire processes, all of your systems, your environment for different challenges, for things that were against the rules. And I prided myself on making sure that we never had a problem in any of those audits, because we are always making our standards, our way of operating in each and every one of those businesses higher than what any other agency outside of us would expect or request of us. Because number one, it's the right thing to do for your customers. You always want to make sure that your customers and employees are safe and protected, and that nothing is going to ever harm them from your business. It's number one, common sense, but number two, it's survival. If in my small Italian food manufacturing plant we were ever to have made someone sick, or done something wrong or made a mistake that would harm anybody in any way, even just giving them a tummy ache, that would have put us out of business. Small businesses, maybe larger businesses, can weather those storms and those mistakes. You know, think of the auto industry. They put out cars and things that have challenges all the time because they know that they can fix it after the fact. With food and consumption and products and services that specifically come in contact with us as human beings or animals, we don't have that luxury. We can't make a mistake. It's not okay to make a mistake ever, at least in my opinion. So that kind of became second nature to me. I've been teaching people how you can use a simple framework and install it in your subconscious to make sure that everything you do, every choice you make, every decision that you make, every situation or challenge or failure that you're faced with, you can guarantee that you're going to come out better than if you hadn't faced that challenge at all. And it's really simple, and it's easy if you do it a few times, and then it becomes just second nature, and you don't even have to think about it. I don't have to think about the 4 parts of the SOAP framework consciously now for me to automatically do it. Challenge comes up, I'm faced with it, I automatically think about, and I don't think consciously about it, but this automatically happens, and it can happen almost instantaneously after you've done it a few times and you've made it a part of your normal operating procedure. It's like making decisions. It's a muscle. You get better and better and faster at making decisions when you make decisions. The people that have trouble making decisions for anything, big or small, are usually people that haven't practiced. They haven't made a lot of decisions or held themselves accountable that often. So it's really, really hard to make a decision. If you've ever gone out to dinner or out, you're going to have a fun day with friends, and you know, there's 6 of you and nobody can make a decision, nobody can choose, nobody can decide. And yeah, there's peer pressure, you don't want to be forceful and push your way on other people and all that intercommunication stuff, but there are some people, and there are a lot of people, that making a simple decision is really, really hard for them. But if you give them a simple tool, a simple decision-making process that they can use over and over again, being able to make decisions becomes easy. Being able to decide and choose for yourself quickly and easily is a really powerful skill. It's kind of a superpower, and not very many people have that superpower. But if you give them a couple of tools, like the plus or minus tool, the head-heart intuition or head-heart gut tool, if you give them a couple of tools, decision-making becomes really, really easy. And a secret about decision-making, all you have to really do is ask yourself, how is that going to make me feel? If I do this, how do I expect it's going to make me feel? If it's going to make me feel better, the thing is for you. If it's might or will make you feel worse, then it's not for you. I mean, we make things so complicated as human beings. I am so guilty of that as well. I mean, I'm on this mission to simplify things, simplify my life and my physical surroundings, simplify my thinking. And not simple isn't stupid, by the way. To be able to make things simple is a sign of intelligence. And so I am seeking intelligence and seeking to break things down and make them simple, because simple is something I can apply and use over and over again. Simple is something I can teach and share with somebody else, and they can use it in their life to benefit their life. It's all these super duper complicated models about decision making. Have I studied a lot of them as a nerdy engineer? Absolutely. Do I use them every day? No. I did teach my daughter nominal group technique when she was about 8, because she had gotten a puppy and needed to name her puppy. And so for 3 days, she put the family through nominal group technique to pick out a name for this amazing little puppy that she had won at the Pheasants Forever banquet. And she named the puppy, and now she's going to have a baby, and she's going through the process of finding names. Now, she hasn't gotten to the nominal group technique, but she is practicing and doing all kinds of things with names, which is really creative and fun and exciting to see, because she knows how to make decisions. She knows how to look at alternatives, pick an alternative, test that alternative, and see if it feels right or not. If it doesn't feel right, try something else. If it does feel right, move forward with it. And so you can absolutely positively use this for anything. Today's fun challenge was about the things we don't know. Yesterday was about the things we do know. Today was about the things that we know we don't know. And maybe we know we don't know it and we don't care that we don't know it. Or maybe we know that we don't know it, but we're curious about it and want to explore something new. I'm actually really enjoying the fun challenges here. I think today was day 237. Not to 240 yet. Day 237. And every day it's fun to make sure that I consciously look for something fun. I have the gift of my granddaughter being with me until Friday. She starts school Friday, but I get to hang out with her this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm super excited about that because I thought last Tuesday, before she went on vacation with her mom, that for her birthday, that it was the end of our time together. She has been my COVID buddy and my COVID helper and my COVID positive energy and fun. And so I think I better really get on it this week, thinking about, okay, what's going to change when it's back to just me all day. Yesterday, attended a wedding, super fun. It's the only, I want to say it's really the only social thing that I've been to in at least 6 months. It was an outdoor fun wedding, very, very fast, very fun, but just a really spectacular little event that, you know, it's fun to see people falling in love during times of chaos and times of change. What else is going on? I didn't touch anything this weekend because I was out of town all weekend. Actually, secretly, I didn't even process 2 of my videos from yesterday because I don't know about you, but I woke up in the morning and social media was crazy. It couldn't get Facebook to work, LinkedIn wouldn't load, YouTube wouldn't load. It was like there was some kind of a glitch in the airwaves or something that was interacting on several different social media platforms, not just one, but several of them. So I was grateful that I got the videos made, but then I had the wedding and my daughter's home and all kinds of things that I just did not get to processing. The fun challenge video yesterday or the what's she up to now, which is this video where I just kind of ramble about what's working, what's not, as I transition from the offline brick and mortar world and corporate world to the online world. All right, have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow again to report in on what's working, what's not, what I'm working on, ending the 30-day, which was day 31 today, August 2020 Get Up and Go Challenge. I will do a summary day tomorrow, and then today or tomorrow, I have to decide what am I going to do next? What's my next move with respect to Get Up and Go? And I'm loving doing it. I don't want to start another one first thing September 1st because that's tomorrow. Now, I've been known to do that, but I don't want to do it because there's a lot going on this September. But I will figure out what's next. Maybe I'll just do a small one in like middle of second week of September or something. That would be good to maybe do a 10-day short version to just give people a taste of, hey, what you can do. Focus on what you can do versus what you can't do. Focus on what's possible, not what you think is impossible. And all of a sudden, the things that you thought were impossible for you become second nature and possible. All right, have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye.